Now confirmed. Princess Leonor and Christian 2025 royal wedding leaves the world speechless. In the grand world of European royalty, weddings are events steeped in centuries of tradition, planned years in advance, carefully announced, and orchestrated with flawless precision. That is the expectation. That is what the world has always known. But what if I told you that one royal love story has just broken all the rules? Because now it is confirmed. Princess Leonor of Spain, the future queen, and Prince Christian of Denmark are preparing for their royal wedding in 2025. And here is the truth that will leave you breathless: the entire world is about to witness a union so powerful, so unexpected, it could redefine the future of monarchy across Europe. But this is not just a wedding. This is a royal shock, one that carries secrets, sacrifices, and emotions hidden behind palace doors. Because while the world sees the fairy tale, few understand the storm it has taken to arrive at this moment. To understand why this wedding leaves the world speechless, we must start with the two heirs themselves. Princess Leonor of Spain, the eldest daughter of King Felipe VI and Queen Letizia. From the moment of her birth in 2005, she has been destined to one day inherit the Spanish crown. Her life has been discipline, duty, and sacrifice. Royal engagements from childhood, prestigious education abroad, military training that demanded every ounce of resilience. She has carried the weight of a nation's expectations on her shoulders, while still being a young woman learning who she is. Prince Christian of Denmark, the firstborn son of Crown Prince Frederik and Crown Princess Mary. Born just weeks before Leonor, he is heir to one of Europe's most admired monarchies. His upbringing has been shaped by Denmark's modern yet deeply rooted royal traditions. Charismatic, warm, and naturally at ease with the public, Christian has grown into a figure beloved at home and respected abroad. Two heirs, two futures, two crowns. And yet, until recently, the thought of their paths uniting seemed almost unthinkable. So how did this happen? The story begins quietly, long before the world took notice. Leonor and Christian have known each other since childhood, appearing together at European royal gatherings, christenings, and birthdays. To outsiders, these were polite encounters, nothing more. But behind the polite smiles and formal handshakes, a connection was forming. As they grew older, what began as friendship slowly deepened into something more. Letters exchanged, messages sent, visits carefully disguised as official exchanges. Their bond grew in shadows, nurtured away from the glare of the press. The turning point came in recent years. As Leonor completed her studies in Wales and entered military training, Christian began stepping more prominently into the Danish spotlight, preparing for his role as future king. Both knew the loneliness of carrying destiny. Both knew the isolation that comes with being different from everyone around you. And in each other, they found understanding, comfort, and love. But love alone does not explain the urgency of this wedding. Why now? Why 2025? Here lies the deeper truth. Some believe this union is not only about romance, it is about power. A marriage between the future Queen of Spain and the future King of Denmark is a once-in-a-generation alliance. It ties two royal houses together in ways that strengthen their stability in an uncertain Europe. Imagine the symbolism: two young heirs, standing side by side, representing unity, modern love, and a future that bridges nations. For their families, this wedding is more than love. It is legacy. And yet, love cannot be denied as the driving force. Those close to Leonor describe how her eyes light up when Christian's name is spoken, how she softens in his presence, how her smile betrays a happiness that duty alone could never give. For Christian, friends speak of his admiration for Leonor's discipline, her strength, and the way she shoulders responsibilities that would break many others. Together, they are not just heirs. They are soulmates, bound by destiny and choice alike. Still, not everyone is celebrating. Behind the palace doors, tension brews. Some within the Spanish court fear that Leonor's marriage to a foreign prince could complicate her role as future Queen of Spain. Will the people accept a Danish consort at her side? Will his presence be seen as strength, or as a distraction from her sovereignty? In Denmark, whispers ask another question: what does this mean for Christian's destiny? Will he remain in Denmark, or will their lives be a careful balancing act between two thrones? These questions create shadows of doubt. And yet, the announcement pushes forward. The date is set. The preparations are underway. And the world is bracing for a wedding that will be remembered for generations. Now imagine the scene. The cathedral draped in flowers, bells ringing across Madrid or Copenhagen, crowds gathering in their thousands. The moment Leonor steps out, dressed as a bride, her father at her side, the world will hold its breath. Christian waiting at the altar, his eyes fixed on her, the two of them about to bind not only their lives, but their nations. It will be history, unfolding live. And yet, the true story is not in the ceremony itself, it is in what it represents. For Leonor, this